This is part 9 of the Tree Fort Adventure series, The Little Green Wagon by Sammy Jameson. Hello, Uncle Max. Are you on dog walking duty today? Asked Cliff. Yes, it's my son's job, but he has softball practice today, said Max. Hey, Uncle Max, we're looking for a bucket, some rope, and a pulley for our tree fort, Cliff told him. Oh, go out to my place. There's an old farm shed just past the building where you kids had your garage sale. You should find what you need there. I'm glad I ran into you guys, Cliff said to his friends. You know that pulley and bucket we've been praying for? Did you find them? Interrupted Canada. Well, not yet, but I think I might know where we can find them, Cliff said. Say, where is Eddie? He's working this morning at his parents' supermarket, Art said. Let's go over to the market, and I'll tell you more about what I discovered, Cliff told him. The sheriff's posse rode their bikes over to the market and found Eddie. He was behind the store, recycling cardboard boxes. Hi, guys, Eddie waved. Eddie, can you go with us? Art said. Let's go into the market and I'll ask my parents, Eddie replied. My parents say I can go. So what's up? Asked Eddie. My Uncle Max says we can probably find the bucket, pulleys, and rope we've been praying for out at his place, replied Cliff. Sure, sounds good, Eddie got excited. In fact, I can bring our green garden wagon. I can tow it behind my bike. They stopped at Eddie's house, and Alan helped him hook up the green wagon to his bike. Cliff said, I want to show you a shortcut out to my uncle's place. We can take the bike bridge over the river. I've never been over this bridge, said Canada. Neither have I, admitted Art. We should come here fishing sometime, suggested Eddie. Hey, that reminds me. Do you know why fish hide under bridges when it rains? No, why? Asked Cliff. So they don't get wet. Look at all the cool stuff around here, exclaimed Alan. Just wait till you see what's inside, said Cliff. Eddie, untie your wagon and bring it inside to load things onto, Art said. I see some plastic buckets, shouted Canada. Eddie said, I'm amazed how much good stuff there is in here. I see a perfect bucket over here, Alan pointed. And I see a whole box of pulleys, Art smiled. Cliff added, God really did answer our prayer. Looks like we can get everything we need for our project. They loaded the box of pulleys into the wagon, along with the bucket they found. Here's a coil of rope, Canada said. Oh good, be sure to load that, said Alan. Now, let's haul this wagon full of gear back to the tree fort, said Art. On their way back, they had to go up the hill by the cinema. Did we load the wagon too heavy for you? Can you pull it up this hill, Eddie? Asked Art. I'm having to stand up and pump, but I'm doing fine, Eddie assured him. Back at the tree fort, the sheriff's posse got busy planning how to rig up the bucket and pulley system. Let's ask God to give us creative ideas for how to build this sturdy and safe, Alan said. Yes, Eddie added. Jesus was a carpenter. May he give us ideas. We need a handy way to lift things up into the fort. Cliff looked over at the loaded wagon. I wish we had the bucket system now to lift all this heavy stuff. The posse attached a wooden arm to the tree fort wall with rope. Then they fixed a pulley system to the arm. When they were finished, they could easily lift the bucket up and down, and they were all very happy with their work. And that's how the sheriff's posse found the bucket, pulleys, and rope that they needed, and how they hauled it all to the tree fort in Eddie's little green wagon. Caw! Caw! Said Sheriff the Crow.